Welcome back to Rebel Ants Radio. My name is Kevin, joined as always by my co-host, co-partner, co-pilot, Miguel.
You forgot to say the master, the king of the universe, your father,
Oh boy.
me.
Oh boy. I got a lot of roasting to
What's
do.
up, everybody? Welcome to Rebel Ants Radio. I'm taking over for Kevin. He talks a lot, so it's my turn. So fuck him.
This episode is sponsored by Formula One. If you look out for
F1, baby.
watch race number 8, and you will see our logo on the Williams tail. So race number 8, you will see our logo on the Williams tail. So thank you to our sponsors, William Racing.
That is correct. Thank you to the sponsors.
Miguel, what do you think about my hat? You didn't seem so excited about when I showed a picture.
I know because because you don't know how to take pictures. That's number one.
Oh boy.
You know what? I wish you had the picture so we could bring it up. But it sucked, dude. Like you suck taking pictures. It looked huge. It's like you put the camera like right here. Like right there, and you took the picture and you sent it to me. And you were like, "How this looks?" And I was like, "It looks stupid. It looks really big."
Yeah. And now you feel stupid, don't you?
No, it looks good. I got it. It looks good.
Can we get some feedback from the audience as the camera is further away from my head than what Miguel thought it was? This is the hat, Rebel, with the E's as 3s. What do we think, Rebel? Like
so
that?
we do have a trait with the tape that says Rebel, just like that, I believe.
Yes, we do have a trait, a very rare trait that has duct tape over the ant's mouth, and it says Rebel spelled this way. Retro says feedback. What, you're getting feedback? Like it doesn't sound
the feedback
good?
You just asked for.
Well, the word feedback is not what I was looking for.
You suck. Shout out to Retro. It's the man.
Retro, are you hearing feedback or you're giving me the word feedback?
Why are you always so panicked about what's happening in the show? It's good. It's fine.
Subbrief. Likes it.
Outer sir, it looks good from my house.
Thank you. And we will have these available for sale on Monday. No, that's not true.
We have a bunch of shit, actually. We have bracelets, we have t-shirts that nobody knows about.
Oh, shit. Hans is digging me
Hans
again.
is in the building.
He's saying skip the cap and wear the tape. You would like that, wouldn't you, Hans?
He should. He should wear the tape,
I think Hans doesn't like me, but that's okay. I love you, Hans. That's all that matters.
I'll answer for Hans. No, he doesn't like you.
Yeah,
as much as I don't like you.
Do you guys have like a private chat, just like the fuck Kevin chat?
Maybe we do. Yes. Call the fuck Kevin chat.
I wouldn't be
have
mad
like at least 12 people.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if there was a fuck Kevin chat. I'm cool with that.
Hans says he loves you back.
Hey, we have 118 people watching. I assume
Already?
none of them are robots. And
that was very quick, actually.
What would you tell people to do if they were joining for the first time?
To go mint a Rebel Ant at rebelants.io. It's only like $4 or $5 right now because ETH sucks.
ETH sucks.
So yeah, actually, you know what? Everything sucks. You don't even want to look at my portfolio. It's terrible. Sucks. Actually, no, my portfolio is actually really good. It's just lately it's terrible.
Yeah, quit bragging.
Especially with memes.
Quit bragging about your portfolio.
Meme coins suck. That's all I gotta say.
You sent me an interesting chart.
I did.
Should we look at the chart?
You want to put the chart up now? We're gonna talk about this now.
Yeah, it's on the agenda.
By the way, I just want to tell everybody that this is me right here.
That is not you. I've seen you.
That's me.
And I've seen that.
With a Rebel Lance shirt, by the way.
Yeah, it was a gift. Is cool. That part is cool.
You like that, right?
Yeah. Space Kitty is here. Thank you, Space Kitty.
Oh, shout out to Space Kitty.
Spaces that you were just hosting. So thank you for having us and letting us shill our project for a little bit. All right, let's see if we can share screen here. This is so embarrassing. Hold on.
Once again, producer extraordinaire.
No, you're breaking shit.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that something is going to happen in the show that you're going to fuck up. That's the reason why they watch and tune in. There's 130 people watching.
I'm totally fine with that.
And they all just expecting you to fuck up on something.
Is there like a bingo card of like the Rebel Ants?
We have bets behind closed doors.
It's in the fuck Kevin chat.
Yeah, we have bets. It's how long is it going to take into the show for Kevin to fuck something up? That's basically what it is. And there's a bonus. If we say the word, can you hear me? It's a bonus. Yeah.
Can you hear
every
me
time?
Now? Do we sound okay?
No, we sound good. I think we sound good.
Do you want to walk us through this chart?
Do I want to walk us? Sure.
You sent me
If
the
I can
chart.
see it on the little screen that I have, as opposed to your huge screen that you have in front of you,
Okay, well,
yeah, I will walk
direct
people
your
through it.
attention to the screen like a big boy.
It's really small, but okay. So this is our chart from Rebel Ants. Is it a whole year there? Do you have it for the year?
This is all. 1 year is not even an option.
That's true. So this is our chart for our NFT, and it looks really healthy. It looks really good. I love that chart, how it looks, and it just continues to grow. Look at that spike at the end there. See that?
If somebody was listening audio, how would you describe the chart? All you said is it's looking good.
I just want to know, like, this is a healthy chart.
It's a healthy chart.
It is. It's a really healthy chart because you know what? It's been a whole year almost, right? Has it been a year since we went live?
When was NFT NYC?
It was an
April.
NFT NYC, yeah.
It was April.
It was April,
So
yeah.
we're
So not yet.
We're almost there.
But in a whole year, you know, we're not like extremely aggressive. No, I'm not gonna lie. We are super aggressive at trying to get people to mint, but that's not the point right now. Yeah, we're just taking our time. Like this is what it's all about right here. Organic buys, right? Organic buy-ins.
Okay, let me step in for a second because somebody listening on audio doesn't know what we're looking at, and you haven't said what the chart is yet.
Oh,
You just
that's
keep
true.
saying it's healthy.
Go ahead,
So
step in.
this chart is
I hate you so much.
this is Etherscan.io looking at our contract.
I'm
for
gonna
where
kill him,
things
Hans.
get minted.
It's gonna happen.
And one of the tabs lets you look at a chart. Under analytics, it shows you a chart. And the chart is the ETH balance of the wallet or where the contract is
Whatever.
connected
It's
to. So
healthy.
when someone mints, we get paid. Now, we have never touched this money because we both lost the seed phrase to this wallet. So we'll never touch this money.
That's not true. But we have not touched it. You can actually see
No.
it there on the contract.
You're right,
Every
you're right.
single dime is still there. We have not touched it. You know why? Because this guy keeps spending the money in my pocket.
How would you pronounce this username who's saying yo yo? Psych
Let's see.
you thought?
Psych, you thought.
Okay. I'm
That's
into
how you
it.
say it.
We've got
Get it together.
NFT McGee.
Get it together. Unbelievable. This
Do
guy.
it live, get some views. What are we doing live to get some views? I
What?
don't remember what it was. Hans is saying do it live to get some views. Otto Anonymous says organic matters. 100% organic matters for sustaining a decent floor price.
Yeah, I mean, everything that we've done has been super organic. Even our followers on X, even though I've been on X for like ever, but
Yeah.
it's super organic. As opposed to, you know what's funny? The other day I was comparing again to like IG
Yeah.
and how different things are in Web3 compared to like Web2
Yeah.
and being an artist in Web2, right? Because organically, I post a video on IG and I gain followers automatically.
It's because of your hair. Your hair looks great.
I know you don't have any and you're not showing it, but that's okay. We're going to get
That's
to it.
why I wear a hat.
I still didn't get him the wig, but it's going to happen.
I'm waiting on the wig.
But I was thinking about this. No, seriously. It's like, it's total. I have like 71,000 followers on IG now, but it's all art related.
Right.
So there's times where I've posted like videos of, you know, the NFT project and stuff like that. And I actually got a comment the other day saying, we don't like that stuff here. I really got a comment that says that
That they don't like this stuff here.
they don't like NFTs or whatever.
I've got one word for them.
No, I try to educate the guy. He's not into it.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't for everyone.
It's
no.
not for everyone.
But what my point is that in IG is more of an art-based following that I have. That's strictly just based on like how to do the art, and I guess they just like the way that the videos are because I post a lot of videos there. On TikTok too. TikTok we have like 30,000 followers. Did you even know that?
yeah, I'm really into TikTok.
You
did you
don't
hear
even
the
have
song?
TikTok on your phone.
Did you hear the song that I played?
You know why?
earlier?
Because you're old.
I don't get Instagram.
You're like an old
I
man.
don't get TikTok.
This guy's like an
I
old
literally don't know how to use
fossil
that.
just sitting next to me.
I literally don't know how to use TikTok or Instagram.
He's terrible.
I'll log into Instagram once every like few
Can I
weeks.
tell you a
and there's
secret?
message there.
Can I tell you a secret?
Is it a secret you're going to share with 152 friends?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I drank some THC today.
Yeah.
It's like a wine somebody gifted me
Uh-huh.
like an hour before the show.
Uh-huh. Was that the empty glass I cleared off of the table earlier?
Could be.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try it. I have not drank any alcohol And since my birthday was March 4th.
Oh shit! Happy birthday! I forgot.
You did forget. It's okay. I didn't cry. Yeah, I haven't drank since then.
Good for you, man. Stay strong.
It was terrible.
Is that what you gave up for Lent?
I couldn't remember what happened.
That is most evenings
yeah.
for you.
It's okay. It was a great night.
Yeah.
As far as my friends know.
We got B-Dub in the house. NFT McGee thinks you are a drunk baby.
So yeah, it could be. It's okay. So listen, so that THC wine thing that I have, was actually given to me by someone that I know to help me sleep at night because I don't sleep. I'm like a vampire.
Yeah. And
you know what I mean?
Have you taken it before? Or was this the first time you were going to go to bed like now?
No, I wanted to try it because it says feels good, feel good on the bottle. So I was like,
feel good on the bottle. Yeah,
who
wouldn't want
one
that?
of those guys.
Right.
I just follow what the bottle tells me. So I drank a little bit and see what happens.
What if you have like an
A
allergic
little
reaction?
quirky today. No? A little quirky today.
A little quirky?
A little quirky.
You got the quirkies?
I
do
do
have a
have.
quirky, right?
I do have.
You bought a quirky.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we went through
I'm
this
in every
store.
community, I think there
You're
is
not
in the
every
world.
community. We'll look at some others.
That's because you don't know any of my wallets, thank God.
Thank
so
God.
that you don't ask me for anything.
Anyway, we have 6 ETH and we're rich. So thank you, everyone. That is the end of Rebel Ants. We're about to go cash out our $12,000.
What do we have?
$12,165.
Oh, that's nice. That's healthy. And that's with ETH down. Will you stop that?
Sorry about that.
That's with ETH being down. So the downside to this is that now my mouth is like dry.
Oh boy.
Have you ever smoked weed before?
Many years ago.
Like when you were like 12, 40 years ago?
Okay, the first time I smoked weed was Woodstock 99.
I don't know. You were in Woodstock?
I was at Woodstock
Bro,
99.
You were definitely doing some heavy drugs.
It was the first time that I smoked weed. I was watching a band called Our Lady Peace.
Uh-huh.
And the guy next to me was smoking a doobie, as the kids say. And he said, "Do you want to hit this?" And I wanted to look cool. So I said, "Yeah, man." And I took it and didn't know what
But you didn't know. Okay.
Then I smoked weed
You suck.
in high school and college.
That's it?
College was probably the last time I smoked weed.
Was it like a thing or was it just like occasions?
Occasions. No, I wasn't like a wake and bake kind of guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I had a guy. I didn't
Yeah, it was
have
like a thing
dealer.
for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just happened
you were
naturally.
a pothead and it's clear.
Yeah,
the
you know,
impact it's had on you.
it just happened naturally. People are like me just smoke weed, bro. Like I don't obviously I don't do it no more, but what I'm saying is as an artist, people like me that are artists and I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know where this conversation is going.
Me.
I just look at my eyes.
You're high as fuck.
I might be. Yeah, I'm never gonna drink that shit again before a show. Just saying.
That is
No,
a
but
good idea.
it's what?
I said that's a good idea. Don't.
All right, let's talk about some
Yeah.
NFTs.
Hey, tell me about this QR code we have up on the screen here.
Wait, look at my GU up there.
No.
Do you see that bad boy?
I do see that.
Wait, I have to tell you something about the GU.
Okay.
So that I have back there, those are twinkly squares. They're called, right? And they're for pixel art specifically. So
Is
you
it-
see how good the GU looks there?
Is it true that your nickname in high school was Twinkle Toes?
No, it's not true. My name in high school, actually, I didn't have one. People were afraid of me.
I think it was Twinkle Toes. That's what I heard. So my wife told me. My wife said they called you Twinkle Toes.
No, I was a swimmer. I was into sports and stuff.
Hence the name Twinkle
I played
Toes.
baseball. I was a swimmer. I did track. I did a whole bunch of crazy sports. I did football actually once.
Yeah, you get knocked in the
Sophomore year, I did football.
head. Yeah.
But it wasn't for me.
Well, you know
I
what
like
they
baseball.
say. You have a face for radio.
I love football though. You, on the other hand, did not do any sports at all.
Well, you might be interested to know.
You were a ballerina.
I no, that's you, Twinkle Toes. I was the statistician for the baseball team in high school.
What the heck is that? Like the mascot?
Mm.
Is that what that is?
I was not the mascot. I was the statistician.
What is that?
Oh boy. Oh,
What is
boy.
a statistician?
We have
Did you
167
just make that
people.
up?
I want to know if anyone here knows what a statistician is in baseball.
I think he just
Drop a
made that up.
comment.
Where's Mo? Where's Mo on this list here? I know he's listening. Mo,
Why,
what the
you
hell
think-
is that?
You think Mo knows what a statistician is?
You know, it's probably like 3 in the morning for Mo right now. Probably like 2 a.m. for actually Hans too. Might be really late for them both.
Hans wanted to hang out. He wanted to.
Hans is the man. That's all I gotta say.
He wanted to make fun of me.
I love Hans. Well, so what is it? Are you gonna say what it is?
Okay, if you ever go to a baseball game, like a professional Major League Baseball game, you can purchase like a book where you keep track of like when somebody gets a strike, when somebody gets walked. So each player that comes up.
So you were the nerd in the baseball game.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's
but
what you
I
have
was
to say.
part of the team. I traveled with the team.
That's not being part
They
of the
made
team.
fun
That
of
is
me.
not exactly. But that's
They
not. You're
picked
not part
on
of the
me.
team.
What
You
did-
just.
I was on
You're
the
like
team.
you're like the one who everybody picks on the team, and they're like, "Oh, look at that guy, haha," and they laugh at you all day.
B-Dub has it right. I was the original Moneyball. I started all. I would say, look,
He
this
was-
guy always gets walks. This guy always gets on base.
B-Dub, I highly doubt that he was the Moneyball guy.
Listen,
at all.
They chose Brad Pitt to play me.
Exactly, he was the water boy, but for stats, yes. See, he gets it.
That is insulting to my fellow statistician.
That's exactly what you were. The water boy.
I don't appreciate this. Psych you
thought you got to do it with
no,
like.
I think it's like psych you out, psych you out.
Hey, do you like my new watch?
Is it psych you out?
Did I show you my new watch?
Do you know what they call someone who collects
Shit.
watches?
What?
Do you?
No, what?
It's a word that's going to sound insulting.
A Man and His Watch.
Oh boy.
It's a book that I have. It's great. All right, can we talk about some NFTs? We've been like all over the place except what we need to talk about.
Yes. First, let's talk about F1.
Yes, let's talk about F1.
So hold on, just one
fucking
more.
love F1. So we got to go to. So I
One
want to go to
more.
Vegas race.
I just want to show this for the record. Someone who collects watches and is often referred to as a watch enthusiast or a
Hey, what?
horologist. You are a
I'm
horologist.
a whore?
No. Horologist. Thank you.
Okay.
That's
Thank
all
you
I
for
have
that.
for you. You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Okay, Formula One season opener
Yes.
in Australia
Yes.
premiered at midnight. Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I was very disappointed in the entire race.
Why were you disappointed?
I did like that Lando Norris won
Spoiler alert: Lando Norris won.
because he's young, he's eager. He kind of reminds me of Hamilton when he was young,
Yeah,
right? So I like that. And he's the underdog, and we are underdogs.
I don't
so
know that he's an
always
underdog.
like Lando. He just started like last year, bro.
Okay, this is like his 5th year. Racing.
Whatever. This is the first time that he's actually doing something
And he
productive.
came in second last year, so I don't know that he's the underdog.
Last year was when people started noticing him.
Okay.
Yes or no?
I don't know about noticing him. He was the most competitive
This
last
guy.
year.
All right, whatever.
Okay, so you.
But I hated that Hamilton couldn't control the car yet.
Yeah. Listen, it was his first race.
I get it.
in a
But
Ferrari.
what do you practice for?
They had like 3 practice sessions.
And in those 3 practices, he couldn't they couldn't get shit together.
Maybe not, but also the weather was much
The
worse.
weather
during
sucked.
The race.
Yes, the weather sucked. I agree. I still love Hamilton. He's my favorite F1 racer. But
Retro
it's
wants you to
just
give me a
weird.
glass of that drink. Give me that drink.
Oh my God, Retro! I got to tell you the name of it. I got to tell you the name of it when I go to my kitchen at some point.
It's called THC, bitches.
It's like a wine. It's really good though. It tastes very good.
I'm sure somebody talked to him.
But you
spending a lot
can
of money on
only
it.
have a certain amount of it. Like you can't go crazy with it.
So
All right.
we have
Let's talk about
we
the
have Spaces Kitty here with us.
Space Kitty.
Spaces Kitty,
Okay.
because she does spaces.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell everyone what her space was about earlier today?
Yes. It's about Spotlight and chumps
Go on.
and taints and making sure that we get, and making sure
Use your words. You're a big boy.
and making sure that we win the Spotlight thing. We're in 4th place right now. She's really pushing. Now she had actually Ryder in her show today, which was cool. Ryder is like the freaking man.
Yeah.
His animation and stuff, it's like top notch.
So for everyone who can't follow along with his inebriated response, APECHAIN has a competition happening that ends tomorrow. It's a spotlight leaderboard, and people who hold APECHAIN NFTs can get points towards this contest, and you can delegate them to a certain project. So
boring.
I can do a bunch of quests by, following someone on Twitter, reposting something, adding something to my Twitter bio, and that gives me points. And I can say I want to delegate my points to a specific project. We are pushing for the chumps on Ape, Chumps by Saints, to
chumps are the
have
shit.
all the points delegated, because the winning projects get a huge sweep from APECHAIN. We're talking $250,000 spread out amongst the top winners. So Chumps was in second for a little bit. No, they were in third for a little bit. They dropped down to fourth right now. If you look on the screen here, you can see that.
Yeah, did it update? What are the numbers
Chumps
right
are
now?
at 475 million. They're a little bit behind the Dangs at 499 million.
Ooh.
Now, the call to action today from Casey, which was supported by Space Kitty's Spaces, was for other projects who don't have a chance at winning to delegate their points over to the Chumps so we have a better chance of winning. If you were to give somebody a Chumps as a thank you for doing that, and then there's a huge sweep on the Chumps, now the value of your Chumps goes way up. So even just from this competition, we've seen the floor price of Chumps jump over 100 for a bit there. So it definitely works. How that happened. We're asking people to delist their Chumps. We're asking people to delegate,
that was crazy.
Not sell. And it's working. And part of that is because we have an amazing community in the Chumps. It's also a considerably smaller project than some of the other ones. So it's really great to be where we are in fourth, but third would be a lot better. So to echo Space Kitty, if you have any APECHAIN NFTs, please head over to the leaderboard site, the Spotlight leaderboard, where you can, connect your wallet, do a couple of very easy quests, get some points, get some multipliers, and then you can delegate them to Chumps by Saints.
Let's get that third spot, baby.
Let's get it.
I'm dying to get that third spot. I hope it ends tomorrow.
I think you're dying for the show to end so you can go to sleep.
What? No. I'm good.
Oh, boy.
I have a lot of energy in me.
Hey, Space Kitty, if we missed anything, let us know. Feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know what's going on here.
Mo said we need to give you a glass of that drink.
Yes, I already made that comment.
We should.
You are really fucking far behind. Are you on like a delay?
No, man.
When I got here and told you I didn't have my mouse, and then 20 minutes later, you're like, where's your mouse, bro?
That's not entirely true how it happened. I actually offered you my mouse, and you were like, nah,
it's
blah,
not
blah,
the
blah,
point.
blah,
It's
blah.
not the point.
All right,
I need something to be miserable about. And tonight, it's the mouse.
All right, what else we got?
Okay, let's look at the agenda for tonight. We named the show APECHAIN NFTs Taking Over, partly because of the activity that's happening behind here. And I was looking back through the Twitter profile, all the postings from APECHAIN.
Okay.
Or ApeCoin, rather. And it's so focused on building dApps and projects on the APECHAIN ecosystem. It is a different vibe than Abstract, where APECHAIN feels a little more decentralized to me and community-led than Abstract. When you think about Abstract, if streaming is such a big part of their process, they're gatekeeping that, right?
Right.
You and I cannot do it.
Right.
I've also heard that Finn is going to go sweep, clean up some people who've been approved for streaming but never even streamed. Like, I've heard people say this on Spaces. Yeah, I was approved, but I never did it.
And yet
it's like,
here we are.
Right. How did they even get approved to begin with?
And yet here we are.
Yet here we are, showing up
every week.
Almost every week. You got
for
a little lazy last week.
2.5 years.
Although we did do another
and
show.
And we still can't even get into Abstract.
Right. So then you think about APECHAIN, and people are doing whatever they want. They're just building on top of it. And I think that is the right thing to do. I think it's more important to let people do it, to let people build, and then let the marketplace decide, is this good or not? I don't know why there's all this gatekeeping over at Abstract for the streaming.
Well, maybe it's just for now. They're still building a lot. You know what I mean? So maybe it's just for now. Maybe later on something will change. Because I know they're doing some updates. I was on a space the other day where they were talking about some updates for the streams.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff that's coming, but I haven't really looked into it because every time I go in there that I try to stream something and look at something, it's always something weird that I don't want to look at.
Yeah.
And it's usually like 2 or 3 people just watching it. Unless it's like somebody well known or some crazy stuff that's been announced and going crazy or whatever. Or Luca probably retweeted it. That's the
Yeah, I don't know anyone that's
on Abstract. Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
going to log in over here. Why don't you talk?
What are you doing right now? Logging into what? Abstract?
I'm going to log into Abstract. We can see who's streaming right now.
So yeah, so no, like I was telling you, it's just sometimes it feels like there's nothing good in there. Am I wrong for saying that?
No, I wouldn't say that there's nothing good.
There is nothing good, bro. Well, okay, fine. I'm gonna agree with you just because there might be something good. Maybe I'm not looking at everything.
All right, let's go over to stream. This guy.
Like, what is that? What is that? Somebody tell me what that is.
I don't
in
know.
The middle.
I mean, they're working.
Is he
out.
exercising?
Yeah, they're
I don't
showing
know.
how
That
to
might
do
be just
exercise.
the holding screen. If you click on it, it's probably something different. Click on it. Let's see.
Turned into
What
this guy stretching, playing a game. Sleep, never heard of it. Broski, top one
Okay.
CNC player.
What else we got?
Yeah. What else is on here?
Unbelievable.
Somebody loves the Pengu.
Oh, it's the same game.
Same game.
Oh, maybe something cool that we need to get into. I don't know.
Can anyone tell us what that game is?
All right, what else you got?
Somebody drinking the same game.
Oh my! What the? What is happening?
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Somebody tell us what that game is.
What is that?
Everybody's
game?
playing it.
Here's
It must be
Raven
something that
Quest.
just happened.
I have seen Raven Quest on.
I have seen
on
Raven
the-
Quest.
on
I
the-
did play the Roach one
the
the other
CT
day,
timeline.
and it's just sucked. So I just stopped playing it.
Do you see my $11
What $11
in my wallet here?
for? Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember
Oh.
I told you I
Yes.
sent $20 to the wrong
Oh, you lost
address?
it, yeah.
I lost $20. Okay,
It's actually pretty simple. So I'm not sure how you lost $20.
my advice to anyone trying.
Unbelievable, this guy.
Hans helped me. Hans said use relay.link, and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me the coins in my MetaMask wallet after I
Right.
added the abstract.
And then all you had to do was
network,
move it into.
and then I transferred it from my MetaMask abstract to my abstract global wallet, my AGW.
And it didn't go through.
No, that part did. I
so
did it
that
wrong
worked.
the first time. Yeah.
Oh. This was afterwards.
Yeah. Let's get off of this. I don't like this guy here. I don't want to look at this anymore. So we had somebody join the Twitter. I mean, join our Discord, and I said, "Hey, tell me about your PFP." And they told me it's called the Tokyo.
Drift.
Nope, you're ridiculous. It's called the Tokyo Punks
Oh, these are cool.
by Sabet, and this is on APECHAIN also. So I was like, man, there's some good stuff on Ape. I mean, there are hundreds of NFT projects on Ape, right? We don't see
Yeah.
most of them, unfortunately. Now, this artist Sabet, maybe that's how you say it. I don't know. He has a number of projects across different chains, but when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I love this. Like, these are cute. They have a cool color palette.
Yeah, those
They're
are
very
those are
straight.
cool.
You know, they're easily read. They all have like the black background, which makes the colors really pop. So I just thought this was a really cool project. Again, just something else that is great to see on ApeChain.
Yeah, I like those.
These are pretty cheap at 5.5 Ape, and Ape is 50 cents right now.
Yeah.
You know, Ape coin, so you can get this for a few bucks. First, pick up a Rebel Ants Battle for the Colony, then you pick up a Bad Bunny's Tokyo Punks. So yeah, the other project that I'm excited about coming to ApeChain is
Us.
oh my god,
Rebel
Yes.
Ants V3, baby.
Do we have a better name?
No.
Okay, I was going to ask you off air, but I'll ask on air now. Whatever it's called, maybe we need to make a Twitter profile for it, like a
No,
separate
I
account.
don't want to do that now.
Like Chumps has their own account versus Saints have their
No.
own account. You
Chumps
just want
has
everything under.
Well, Chumps has a different account because it doesn't look at all like the
I
Saints.
can't
It's
wait
not,
to hear this explanation, people.
It's not like a derivative of Saints. It's not a human. It's an ape. We're still doing ants. Still part of the same brand of Rebel Ants.
Okay.
So why would we start another X? Plus, you don't even go into X. I'm the one who talks to everybody.
What do you mean talks to everyone? I just want to say,
You
do we need
you
to
go in there
secure
and you
something?
were like, "Good morning, everybody," and then nobody hears from you until like 3 days later.
That's all they get from me. They get one GA, one good afternoon.
This guy.
So what is the
Why
name
do
of
we
this
keep them
project?
around, guys? Like, why?
What is the name of this project?
Rebel Ants. V3.
V3. Nobody
Yes.
knows what V3 is. Can we get like a little more
Volume 3.
exciting? Oh my god. Okay.
Is that better for you?
It is so much better for me. Thank
Plus, I have something else in the chamber. V4,
you.
which
V4 coming at us.
is going to be
the,
queens
The Queen Ants.
and queens. Yeah,
Ant Queens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might
But-
put that on abstract. Now that I think about it,
I like it. But
Yeah.
V3 is going to be on APECHAIN.
V3 is going to be on APECHAIN, 100%.
And this is what your
yes.
PFP is, right? Your PFP
This is what my
a
PFP
hint
is
at
now.
this.
Yes.
And what else can you tell us about this project? How many will there be? Is there actually going to be any color? Where are you at?
I don't know yet about the colors. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do with the colors, because it would be cool if you really think about it to have an NFT that someone can color in whatever color the hell they want. How cool would that be? And be on chain. The problem is that technology doesn't exist. We will have to create it.
Yeah, on chain's a little tough. I feel like you could do it almost with the traits builder. If you build in a layer for each color, like you build in.
No, it will have to be a
trait for
change
each-
on the JSON file.
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying you could do it right now though with just the trait builder.
Now
Not on chain though.
no.
Right.
Well, yes, we could do it on the trade builder. Yes, 100%. Yes.
What if somebody buys a
But it
black
could
and white
be-
NFT and then messages you and says,
This
"Here's
is my-
the trait builder that I built. Can you
These
make
are my
this?
colors."
Yeah, can you make this the on-chain one for me now?
Yeah, I could do that, but that's manually done for a collection of whatever we're gonna do.
How many?
I don't know yet,
What if it was an open edition?
but I am going. So whatever Azuki is, as far as traits, I'm doing 5 more of each.
Yeah, fuck Azuki.
No, I love Azuki.
I mean,
Don't-
yeah,
don't
we
do that.
love Azuki.
Yes, I love Azuki. And
We're-
beans.
We are very inspired by Azuki and Beans.
Yes.
I am actually
Don't hate.
inspired by their points and wallet system. So I think there's some good things for us.
Did
to
you get
do
any
with it.
anime?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do what?
Get to claim things.
Because you suck and don't buy anything.
Yeah,
when you
that's
need to
true.
buy it.
No.
You only lose money when transferring. But anyway,
I am an expert at losing.
you are an expert at it. Yes,
If you have $20, I can lose it for you. Like
I know that. In like 2 seconds, I know.
Like that.
You'll be like, "Oh, there's this NFT project. I want to get in," and then we get in, and like 3 days later, rugged.
That's all it
Rugged.
takes. That's all it takes.
Unbelievable, this guy.
Are there any other ape chain projects that come to mind for you that you're excited about?
Like not in the top 10.
Correct. That maybe is not out yet. That may be coming soon.
Oh, that's coming soon. No.
What about Forever
Nothing comes to mind.
Undead?
Oh yes, that's right. F you. Why you gotta be
FU.
such a jerk? Why?
I'm not trying. I'm trying to set you up. This is.
Just say what
This
it
is how
is. Don't set me
conversation
up.
goes.
No, just don't set me up. Just say it.
We are very excited for Forever Undead.
We are extremely excited for Forever Undead.
There was some art previewed in the Discord, the Genuine Undead Discord, under the holders announcement. So if you're not a holder, you can't see it, but it looks dope, and I'm excited to grab some.
It does.
once
It looks amazing.
launches. Once it launches on ApeChain, I'm very excited to see it. Hans,
right.
feel free to let us know if there's anything else you'd like to share about Forever Undead. Maybe a release date, maybe a price,
Nothing.
maybe a
Nothing yet.
project count total. How many will there be?
I think this was all talked about already.
I don't think we got any actual information.
That's because nobody likes you.
That's true.
I get all the info, baby.
Okay, what do you want to share?
Nothing.
That's
I'm
fair
blind.
too.
By whatever that thing is called. Anyway, so where are we? What else do you want to talk about?
There was something else I saw on ApeChain that I don't think I get it, but I wanted you to maybe explain it to me. So
What is it?
Gutter Cat Gang, a very
Okay.
popular NFT,
Yeah.
have announced, let me share my screen here. Have announced that they are going to be releasing $Gang. But this is a coin on ApeChain. So Gutter has partnered with ApeChain and Gutter Foundation to develop a completely useless and valueless token for entertainment purposes. The Gang token offers no promise of any future profit or value, no promises, no roadmap, just vibes. Gang token is distributed by Gutter Token Ltd, but it's saying with ApeChain. So do you think like it's a coin on ApeChain? Are there other coins that are on ApeChain that I didn't realize that that's another layer
I'm not
to be
sure.
built on top of it?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that is.
Unless it's something new that we just don't know about.
Yeah, so that's happening on March 31, 2025. And they have other projects under their umbrella. So if you hold some of those things, even a Quirkies, actually, if you hold a Quirkies, you're eligible to
receive
get
it?
some. Yeah. So if you watch this video, it's a 1 minute, 42-second video. It'll kind of go through what projects are eligible to receive some of this gang. But it is interesting. I never thought about another coin being built on top of APECHAIN that you could use. So, makes me think, could we APECHAIN with
a coin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to sort of
because then we're not making the coin.
Well,
I mean, you could do it with Solana easily. Like that's
I don't want to do Solana though. I told you
exactly.
This. We had this conversation, but
right. So if we're gonna be on Ape,
I'd rather just do ETH.
Just ETH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ape is on ETH.
Yeah.
So we could build our own on ETH.
We could keep building on top.
Because we're going to continue to build on top. Yeah. The coin situation, we've been back and forth for many years already.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the legality of it in the US is a little crazy. So we have talked, we have had conversations with a couple of lawyers and stuff like that. So right now we're just watching what's happening in the atmosphere and see how it changes here in the US. And then from there, we'll make a decision based on that.
Yeah, even one of Casey Montero's posts noted that the redacted coin list purchase, like you can't do it in the US. Saints will be eligible for the airdrop, but you can't buy from CoinList if you're in the US.
Right.
Buy redacted. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving to Dubai at some point.
If any of you don't live in the US and you want to make the purchase for us, let us know. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Cool. That's how you get around the government laws.
But I think things are going to change here in the US sooner or later.
That's true.
Things are moving fast. So we'll see what happens.
I'm
if the president can make a meme coin with his wife.
He's had a Solana project from like 3 years ago.
I know. He's had NFTs too, which we've talked about in some of the shows. We've covered that. But yeah, I mean, if he can do NFTs and if he could do all this stuff at some point or another, we should be able to really pay attention, really close up on the legalities of it so that we could do our own.
It should make it easier for us, right? Less red tape. So speaking of legalities and crypto, let me show you this story that you might have seen from a couple of days ago. This is from motherjones.com. Don't ask me what that site is. Report: Trump family may invest in crypto giant Binance as founder seeks pardon. If Trump becomes a Binance investor, he could also be business partners with the UAE's royal family. So the Trump family has allegedly been discussing a possible investment in the crypto exchange Binance, a deal that, especially in light of Binance's multi-billion-dollar valuation, would raise a host of conflict of interest questions. The discussions were first revealed by the Wall Street Journal on Thursday, which also reported that Binance's co-founder, CZ, is simultaneously seeking a presidential pardon after pleading guilty in 2023 to violating anti-money laundering laws. So, this seems like it could be a little, hey, if you let me invest, I'll pardon you. That seems like a slippery slope, huh?
It's a slippery slope, but,
And who's going to stop them?
Nobody's going to stop him. Like,
Right.
who cares?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the more he does, the better it is for me. So come on, let's get this done. So I can do our own coin on their ETH.
Yeah. Now CZ says he hasn't spoken to anyone, right? He says he's had no discussions of a Binance US deal with anyone.
No, he hasn't.
On top of the potential ethical issues raised by the possible entanglement of executive clemency powers with a lucrative financial transaction, such an investment deal could also turn the Trump family into business partners with a Middle Eastern royal family. I get the feeling he's just setting all this up so that when he's done being Mr. President again,
he's set up.
He'll be able to do whatever he wants, right?
Yeah.
He's like saying, like, look, I'm going to set up all these rules, make everything easier so you can operate in the US, so I can pardon you, and we can make ourselves, each other, even more wealthy at the end of this.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. Now, you and I haven't spoken since the crypto summit. Do you have any
What do you mean we haven't spoken? We talk every day.
On air. We haven't been on air.
Oh.
Because I prepared all these things, and then I was like, do you want to do a show tonight? And you're like, whatever, I don't care. And I'm like, do you want to or not? And you're like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. So I was like,
is that how I sound?
That's how you sound when you're whining in text.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I sound in your head.
So do you have any thoughts that you wanted to share after watching the crypto summit and some of the fallout that's happened?
Nothing happened during the crypto summit. It was just like, hey, this is such and such. This is such and such. This is whatever. And nobody said anything. It was like so stupid.
Yeah.
There was really not much information given besides like, oh, we're going to do a crypto reserve, blah, blah, blah. That's all they said. That's all they talked about. And then everybody's who was there. Like nobody knew who was the Web3 people that looked at it knew who everybody was in that panel.
Right.
Nobody talked.
Yeah. A few people from the government, some from governmental positions, basically said, "Thank you, Mr. President."
So they did.
Yada yada yada. Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Thank you for making crypto great again," which is not because I'm down, but still.
Yeah.
But that's all that happened during the summit. Like there was nothing concrete about it. You know what I mean? Like it's just every time there's an announcement, there's nothing concrete yet.
Yeah, this is. I've got a post up on the screen here, your computer device, from Adam Hollander, who is a great follow on the crypto Twitter. And he said the strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile were created via executive order. This means they could simply be thrown out by the next president. The Trump administration was never going to sell the crypto it already had, and for the most part, all the executive order did was essentially promise to not do so. This will get much more interesting if a bill actually passes through Congress. So what do you think that looks like if the next president isn't so crypto friendly?
He's going to have a problem because
that is true.
Trump still got he's still got his entire 4 years to go.
Yeah, but
more and more people are going to be interested in crypto the more time that passes by with him in power. So by the time another president comes, he's going to have to be on board with it.
I'm worried about some of these laws that he might pass for now that make things more crypto friendly, easier to start businesses,
later on changes.
Less taxes. People act upon that, and then the rules get flipped again. It's like, oh, now everyone's fucked who decided to take action on that,
Yeah, that's true.
That is a scary thought. I'm sure there are other industries that face that same thing with the back and forth, but
that can happen.
What do you think happens with the crypto that's acquired or already held under a less crypto-friendly president? Do you think they auction it off like they did in 2018?
It'd be stupid to do that.
Yeah. What was that number? $18 billion lost because of the money because of the coins that were sold off?
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
That is frustrating. Stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it hurts the market, but I don't know what
doesn't really hurt the market.
Because of course it does. It hurt the market when Mt. Gox started
that's
to do
different.
things.
But not selling it. Selling is you just moving it from one hand to the other, unless that person sells it.
When they auctioned it off, back in I think 2017 or 2018, I think that did hurt the market because it was flooding it with all these coins that weren't moved for a while.
That's true.
And it might have even been at like a lower rate because they just wanted to get it off their hands.
Could be.
It's very short-sighted.
Could be. And
how far we've come now.
Pretty far.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to be where we are on paper, but
in crypto, yes,
still a little unnerving because it's not widely accepted.
I feel like the meme coin Solana thing hurt the space, though.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot.
For sure.
I feel like we could have been somewhere else if it wasn't for that.
Do you think NFTs hurt the image of crypto?
Absolutely not. No.
From the broader to a bank or something like that?
Nope. It's like owning artwork, real artwork, physical ones. Except it's digital.
But the headlines were Jimmy Fallon buys an NFT for $1 million.
Yeah, but that's just stupid propaganda that they made up when Bored Ape was out.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you think do you think that didn't hurt the idea of NFTs?
At that time, no, because at that time it was making it popular.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think it was a small sliver of what NFTs can be, and will be. To just say, here's this ape that I paid $1 million for. It doesn't talk about all the other benefits or potential of owning NFTs or what else you can do with community sizes and inclusivity, and some of the other like technological benefits. So I think to that end, it kind of just painted a very broad picture of, here's a picture, here's a JPEG that anyone could just right click and see.
That's true. At the time, yeah. What else?
What else? Good question.
Not many people have or did anything with their Bored Ape when they first bought it.
You mean like they just held on to it?
Yeah, nobody really did anything with it.
Yeah. Not
that any, you know what I mean? Not everybody.
Yeah.
Right? But like, for example, mine's has been in a nano forever.
But you've also chosen not to activate it for the purposes of collecting ApeCoin when Ape first got dropped, or collecting other benefits. So, can you speak to that? Why you chose not to take advantage of the benefits of being an early holder?
That's not my thing. But it's just not my thing. I did it because I thought the artwork was cool at the time. I bought it, and then when it started increasing, that's when I first talked to you about like the nanos. Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
Then I bought my nano, and I moved it into the nano. No, that's it. It's been sitting there forever. Part of it is laziness because I have a bunch of shit in the nano that I just don't want to take it out of the drawer and plug it in and do this and move that, blah blah blah.
You feel confident you have the passwords somewhere, the seed phrase?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
stored
like on a
in,
bracelet?
that's stored in like 7 different places with my bitcoins.
Yeah.
Actually, I just moved some bitcoins not that long ago.
To my address?
No, I moved it to my godson's. When my godson was born, my nephew, my brother's kid, he's the only one in the family, so he got some bitcoins in a wallet until he's like 24. I think I did it.
I have an announcement for
you
you.
You can lock it, so I got a locked wallet.
I have an announcement for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother has adopted me.
Did he?
I am now your second nephew. And I too
That was funny.
All right.
I give you that one.
Before we wrap up, I want to hear your thoughts on our weekday show that we did on Friday morning. It was our
It was great. I loved it. It was amazing.
It was our first edition of the Rebel Roast Show.
Yeah.
Intended
Episode
to be
1, baby.
A morning show.
Yes.
Where we compete with all the other big guys for views on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did okay. We had like 200 people watching. But
yeah, it was almost 300 towards the end.
You know, we were trying to get the word roast in there to imply coffee, morning, but really everybody just wanted us to roast each other.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty normal show for us anyway. That's normally what we do, but we added a little more roasting into that show.
That's true. By the way, did you find the soap in the bathroom this time?
I'm going to talk to you about that soap off air. You know what?
What happened now?
I'm going to record you.
You have your own bathroom in my house.
I'm going to record you trying to use that soap, okay? Because we're still not quite there. Where
just buy your own soap. This guy.
Buy my own soap. I got to start coming here with a little amenity.
You have your own bathroom in my house. Like your own bathroom is yours. Like nobody goes in there but you.
Like I can't get soap in my own bathroom. You you push the thing, nothing comes out. It's great.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Oh my god, this guy. All right, I get you another one. Get you a fancy one.
Anyway, if we think about whenever our next morning show is, are there different topics you'd want to cover? Do you want to handle it differently? Do you want to focus on a specific topic that maybe we don't focus on so much on this show?
We're gonna go with the flow.
We just open it up.
Just open it up. Go with the flow. Unless we could get some guests on the show, that would be great. Like, I really want to talk to we haven't talked to a couple of artists in a while, so I really want to schedule some artists to talk to, like some real artists out there, especially like 3D artists. I'm interested to talk to some 3D art people out there.
Yeah,
I think it'll be cool.
I'm down with that. If we were on Abstract, I would say we do our morning roast on Abstract.
Yeah, we were on Abstract. We would do it. I mean, you could be on Abstract and stream in different places. Isn't that what?
Yes.
Yeah. So why can't we do that?
Well, we're just not on Abstract. So we
Mason does that now.
Yes, but we're not on Abstract.
I know. But what I'm saying, why can't we do that if we were on Abstract? Does that make sense now?
Sure.
I hate you.
But I want to give people a reason to come over to Abstract.
Can you shave? I don't like this beard on you. I feel like it makes you like angry.
This is like a 1.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I get a 1 on the top, a half on the sides.
I don't like it.
Are you jealous because you can't grow a beard?
Yes. Yes, I am.
There's one thing we didn't talk about.
What?
That I want to touch on before we go. Oh, wait, we did talk about the bounty. Did we talk about the bounty?
No, did we?
I don't know. I mentioned it, but
there's been a lot of
I know.
talking. I don't remember what we talked about already.
All right. So, as you all know, at the release of Rebel Ants Battle for the Colony...
Are you sharing it? Because I don't see it.
I'm talking.
I'm
trying to set this up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's start this up.
Set it up.
As you may know, when we released Rebel Ants Battle for the Colony, there were a few very exclusive, very rare NFTs, a few one-of-ones. Some of them look like Power Rangers, but are not Power Rangers because that would be a violation of copyright law, but it's actually a Power Ranger. There was one Moon Ant, which is like an astronaut helmet and an astronaut suit. And then there was a couple of ninjas that had some very uniquely matching outfits from the hoodie to the kimono. And First Night over here was generous enough to offer a bounty on whoever minted those, because we're still minting, a chance for people to get some of those. And if you mint those, considering you're only paying $5 per mint, you might be entitled to a prize, almost like a cash prize of ETH. So the rarest one is the Moon Ant. Actually, I don't know that it's any more rare than the others. It's still a 1 of 1. But there's only one Moon Ant. And if somebody mints that, it's not yet minted, you get $1,000 in ETH right from Miguel's pocket, not mine. Thank you very much.
Yep.
We had 2 other bounties for the red Power Ranger and the blue Power Ranger. And then we have 2 ninjas that are in a full ninja garb that are each $100. And yesterday somebody minted one of those. Now, what was interesting is, we can see that it gets minted. We don't always know who it is if their ETH wallet isn't like a specific, name, like a .eth. We don't know who it is. So you said, hey, somebody got this. Who is it? Like, come forward. So luckily, the person is a great community member and a worthy winner of it. So let's show on the screen what that was. So you can see here on this Twitter post, this ant is the 1 of 1. And it was minted by none other than Ziggy Stardust. So congrats to Ziggy. Appreciate all your support within all the communities that you support, from the Saints
and then
to the Chumps.
He
to
used
the
his
ants,
winnings
to the Jira. Yeah.
Purchase more ants.
He used his winnings to buy more ants, which is like the best thing you could do. So anyway, there are still 2 more bounties, right? The blue ninja.
No, there's
no more ninja?
There's the red ninja.
Oh, right, the red ninja.
The red ranger.
The red ranger.
And the moon ant.
And the moon ant. And we're already 63% through the mint. So if you think about, it's more likely now than not that you can mint it. So if you head over to rebelants.io and spend a few bucks in ETH, you can start minting some of your very own, which will then help you get rewarded and paid out once the battles begin. Now, we gave a demo of the battle portal
during the roast
on the Rebel Roast Show.
Yep.
And the more that we talk through it, especially with our developer side project, shout out to Side, we realized that there are some changes that need to be made. So we're making some minor tweaks to what we shared, but still the premise is the same, that you will go into the portal, register your ants. Moving forward will be that you pick one of the gangs that is battling. You pick which gang you're going to support and put your points to, or delegate your points to, as we've been saying with the Chumps and the Ape Spotlight. But you'll pick which gang you're going to delegate your points to, and then that is the gang you're locked into. So if that gang wins, you get paid out. So I'm excited to take another step closer to getting battles started.
Yeah, do you want to show the portal again or no?
Yeah, we can show the portal. Anyone can go log on now, and if you have ants,
not yet. It's not even ready yet.
They can just go.
They can just go if you give them the address to go. It's not even ready yet.
Portal.rebelants.io. So if I connect my wallet, let me put in my password here. Miguel is a loser. I don't know if it's hard to do. Okay, now my wallet's connected. When I go to your army, I can see all the ants that I have. I can see their points, and I can see which gangs have the most points. So again, I can see here I have no Ronin, which means
you still have no Ronins?
If I needed to bet on the Ronin gang, maybe Ronin was battling and I didn't have any.
You suck.
I would need to go buy some Ronin. I can see right here. Then I can go over to the battle. I can see which battle is happening, the Ronin versus the Kenshi. I'll be able to see what their total power is, so I can see which one is more likely to win. Or I want to go the other way and support the less likely team to win, because then I'll have a higher payout since there are fewer people participating in that. So you'll pick the ants that you want to battle, hit confirm your army. Oh, I need to add a Solana address because Solana is how you get paid. Boom, save address. Now when I go here and hit confirm your army, boom, army confirmed, and you'll eventually see that it adds the points to the total gang power.
Real quick, shout out to Side Project too.
Yeah. Shout out to Side for putting up with your bullshit.
I know. Side's the developer behind all this, him and his team. And honestly, like we said on the roast, like we bombard Side with a bunch of ideas and crazy stuff. Well, actually, I bombard Side with a bunch of ideas and crazy stuff. And then he's just like, he's always like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can make that happen. Yeah, we can do that. He's always like so good at it. He's never told me no.
He's very accommodating.
Yeah, he's never told me no.
So just a little life hack for you out there with smartphones. You might have seen that all I did was type SOLA and hit space, and then it populates.
Oh my God, here we go. You're going to go with this again?
It populates my Solana address. So
You're so
within
proud of that.
Apple, there's something called text replace. You can program it to say, when I type this sequence, give me this instead. So find your wallets, set up some text replace. I have it with my Ethereum wallet as well. So I go ETHA for Ethereum address. Boom, there's my wallet. So it's a lot easier than looking for it, maybe mistyping it, yada, yada, yada. You're welcome. That is your life hack for the day. All right, we are right at the top of the hour. Is there anything else you'd like to say before
we haven't even, I don't think we've done an hour because we went in late. It was past like 8.
How late do you think we went?
So we still got a few minutes left.
Okay. Go on. What would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about your face and how much I hate it.
Go on. I'm
No,
listening.
kidding. So listen, what else about the portal are we doing? Talk about it.
Do you want me to talk about like the other ideas we have?
No. Well, no. Don't bring that to light yet. No, the changes that we're doing for picking the ants.
Okay.
We're just making it a little easier for everybody this season.
Yes, we're trying to make it a little easier where if you go into the portal and you look under battle, under the filter, it'll only show the 2 gangs that are battling. So you don't have to select each ant individually. It'll just be all of your Ronin or all of your Kenshi. And again, once you hit confirm, that's it. You're locked in. Because that's the only way we'll be able to know what the points values are as we approach. So you don't have to select ants one by one. You're welcome, Hans. But you'll just pick your side. So you do have to make a choice. And if you want to load up on one of them, buy some more ants that are Ronin so that you have a higher payout, higher contribution to the gang total, then that is a good strategy. Because if you pay $5 to get another ant, but it helps you get a bigger payout of more than $5, that seems like a good investment to me.
The cool thing is that, let's say later on, right, which is the V1s, the one-on-one battles that I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I want to just battle with like Ronins.
Yeah.
But your Ronins too against my Ronins.
Right.
We'll be able to select those, choose
5
those,
Ronin
and do
versus
that.
5 Ronin.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Hans gave you the thumbs up.
All right.
Cool.
Hans is happy.
If Hans is happy, that's all that matters to me in life. That's all I care. Not even you.
Pablo Duck says, like I did too. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I appreciate it. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I think that the one-on-one battles is a very different system than what's being built here.
It's not.
I think because the metrics that you're talking about, the variables like just the gang size or just this trade or anything
it's
that's
all the
not
same,
even,
but on a one-on-one.
Yeah. I just think it's...
What is it that you don't get about it?
Oh, I get it. It's just very different than what we're building here.
Why is it different?
It's just very different.
But why? It's the same thing.
Because what we had talked about was picking all the things that you would do battle on. You would say this many, it's limited by this many, or it's this trait, or it's this gang, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So all those variables need to be set. And to you, anyone would be able to go in.
Why can't you just set it with one person's gang?
Well, right now there's an admin portal.
Correct.
In your vision, anyone could go in and challenge anyone else. So
Correct.
one, how do you find that other person? You need to know what their address.
To be an X.
But you need to know what their address is.
You don't need to know their address.
How are you going to challenge them?
On X or somewhere else.
But how do you do the battle then? How
you do it
the
through our
escrow?
portal. That information they have to give us. They don't have to give it to the other player. They just challenge you. If I challenged you and we're not part of the admin thing, right? And we go on Discord and I'm like, hey, I want to battle this guy. We already talked about it. Challenge him. Set us up. And then we'll go in and get their wallets and all their information and put it into our portal.
Wait, we have to go set it up?
They're using our portal. Are you like smoking crack?
So every time somebody wants to do one on battle, they're going to have to tell us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the battles are going to happen live with us either on the roast or on the weekends.
Oh, Pablo Duck said that they were buying more ants with the bounty.
Oh, thank you. But yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing what
eventually,
this looks like.
at some point or another, the portal is going to be so advanced that people will be able to go in our website and sign on and do their own battles with whatever they want.
Yeah, I imagine usernames.
That's fine. That'll work.
That way I can just challenge.
But we will have to track
first night.
Yeah, we will have to track every name.
Yeah, that's what our database
which is not
for. Somebody.
It's fine. That's
Yeah,
nothing. It's not a hard thing. Yeah, I'm sure I can make that happen.
I know he can make it. All I'm saying is I think it's a step away from what we are building here.
It's not a step away. It's perfect.
I believe you.
If I want to battle you for an NFT,
yeah,
it's got to be a way for us to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our portal. That's what we're building. You can't make things easy. You got to make them difficult, or else people are not going to jump in for it. They were easy. They were rebuilt already.
Maybe no one's had an idea as good as ours.
You need to write that down and put my name on it. That was a really good quote.
We will quote that. All right, folks.
But it's true. If things were easy to build, they'd be built already. The whole point of us pushing and pushing and pushing on this portal is to make it more and more difficult. Which Sai makes it look so easy when he makes it.
Yes, you do like making things difficult for the people in your life.
I do. I love it.
I agree with that. All right, folks. Thank you for joining us.
I'm like Steve Jobs.
Pleasure, as always. Sign in with Discord and use that ID. Don't build
look
user
at that.
management. You know, Tribe, I made a comment to...
Look at that.
I made a comment to First Night today that I wonder if Drip can manage this whole process for us since it uses a point system anyway.
Probably.
So I am interested to see what Drip might be able to offer us to either work with what we have or eventually support a similar battle system. But I do agree with you that using an established system would be much quicker and easier than asking people to sign up and do something else.
The whole ordeal with Drip is that you're building on top of Drip something. So Sai would still be part of that building.
Right. He would do the building for us.
Right.
Yeah. So,
well, he will take this that we have and put it on top of Drip.
Right. But
and build more on top of it.
If you think about Drip allows you to get points for social media engagement, that could be another way to build your wallet, right?
Yeah,
Say, okay, just like these quests with APECHAIN, it's like, okay, if you follow us, if you retweet us, whatever it is, you're getting more points for your wallet or more multipliers or whatever it is.
I don't even know have you reached out to Mike and Drip? I don't know if he's still there though.
He is. I sent him a message today on the X. I think he forgot who we are, but that's okay.
I don't think so.
He will remember us
in a while.
It's been a while, so we're good. I know they're busy. They're building things.
Yeah, they're building. They're very Carlos and Tully and them. Shout out to them for Bearish. Bearish is really cool. Yeah. Shout out to Bearish. If you don't own one and you have some extra money somewhere, get some Bearish. They're cool.
Get some Bearish.
There was a little night one that you showed me on air once, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Somebody must have bought it because I was going crazy looking for it.
The floor is lava on that project.
It is. The floor is really good. Yeah.
It jumped big time.
Well, they're building some crazy stuff, some really good stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch from the sideline.
If they build Drip, and Drip is such a cool thing, imagine what they're going to do with this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm excited to follow along.
Well, Tully's team built Drip. Not sure if Carl is part of that.
Head over to rebelants.io, mint an ant for 0.0025. Let's get minted out so we can move on with the battles. The money from the mint is just going back into the project. At whatever point we decide to spend that money, you will be the first to know because we are not using that money for profit. We are using that money to reward our community in one way or another. Maybe that goes into the prize pools. Maybe that helps us build things. Retro said, who swept chumps right now? Let's go look at.
Oh, snap. It wasn't me.
Let's go look.
Every time it's a swept, somebody blinked. Somebody texts me. Was it you?
Was it you?
No.
Was it you?
It was not me. Maybe.
All right, let's go look at chumps.
No, it wasn't me. This time was not me.
And the floor is 100. So
we went back up to 100. Okay, good.
Of sales. We want to look at sales, yeah. So somebody swept all the way. Look at below 100.
Nice.
18 minutes ago, all these were bought. Look at that. 18 minutes.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this all the same address? Yeah. 2D1C. All these 2D1C. Wow, nice. That's a lot. Was that you?
No. Click on the wallet.
Holy shit. I don't want to out somebody on that.
All right, fine.
We can do it afterwards. But good call, Retro. And I don't know, how quickly does that leaderboard update?
I think it's every hour.
Every hour? I don't have patience. Go APECHAIN Spotlight leaderboard. And the winner is not updated yet. Come on. Come on, people.
It's every hour, I told you. I think it's
in?
every hour.
Maybe if I sign in.
I don't know. I think Casey's still in Japan.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to see how this ends. I'm looking forward to see what that sweep is. I wonder how quickly they're going to do it. You know, are they going to do it on Monday?
Yeah. You see the video I did with Chumps and Casey?
Yeah. We'll link to it in our...
Was it funny?
I actually didn't watch it.
You're out of control.
I can't follow you. All right, folks. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night. We'll be on air at some point this week with the next edition of the Rebel Roast Show, and then we'll be back on Sunday with Rebel Ants Radio.
Good night, everybody. Peace out. Hope you enjoy the show.
Peace. Thanks for hanging with us.